It's easy not to hear a whisper when the God you're deaf. Well, I ignored that voice inside my head for years till my soul was nearly dead. I have a lot of friends who live life just fine without ever knowing this friend of mine. But when I sought out to be everything God didn't want me to be, I felt trapped and weighed down by my own insecurities. I thought about it a lot, and I started smoking pot so that I wouldn't feel compelled to admit that God's all I got. Well, he sought me out of that hot box head of mine and slapped grace upon my face with faith to believe in. And he led me back to him so that I will always know there is power in his name. And now I know where to go, but I still got these questions that ring inside my head. And God, I'm sorry, but I'm still in love with the dead. Yeah, I still have heart for those who bring me pain. My love spills out for them as if I have no shame. I want to believe that all of this is normal, but then again, well, what is normal? I know we're all unique and different, but I'm still judged for being me. And I'm hated for loving you, disliked for loving my best friend that's seen all that I've been through. Well, if this is how life is, then I fear we're all lifeless, killing people's joy for not sharing our same likeness. But who put you on that pedestal and gave you that dumb wooden mallet? I object. You can't judge me for something I love, for something that brought air to my lungs and blood to my veins. I trust in God, and I trust in his name. Maybe that's the reason why we fight wars. You hate what they believe, and somehow that's worth killing for. Well, I'm in love with a love whose righteousness came down from the heavens above. A joy that brought sight to the blind and made the lame believe. A light that endured torture and pain and died on that cross so that we can live again. A beauty that rose from the grave 3 days after he died and gave us faith and set judgment aside. I believe in you. And I believe that everything you put me through is a lesson that I'll learn in time. And there's joy in the blackest of nights. There's a light you'll find. Pain is beauty masked with sin, and sin is grace once you give it to him. I've spent a lot of nights asking God questions about the way I feel. And I told him, God, if you're real, you need to show me a sign. And without hesitation, his face shined. And now I know there's power in prayer and power in him. And that light that shined upon me is anything but dim. He showed me a sign. And without hesitation, his face shined. And now I know there's power in prayer and power in him. And that light he shined upon me is anything but dim.